think you're right about her name. And let's see when I think Anna did start talking to her about the reading, Anna did start talking to her about the middle, but let's go back and see. So I need everybody in read aloud position. Thank you. And we'll take more questions after we figure this out, okay, Sharon? Okay. Let's get to the middle. We'll start with where she got the green apple, right? I pull away from the rest. Beside me is a tree, shorter than the others, that does not seem to belong. It is small and all alone like me. A few hard green apples hang from its branches. I twist one off. It fits perfectly in my hand. Okay. So that's where she got the apple. We talked about that and her feeling alone. And here's where she finds the dogs. We hold our apples and run and slide down a hill. The dogs race ahead. Their ears blow backward, inside out, pink and shiny. At the bottom of the hill is a little crooked house made of wood. I wonder if a cow lives in it or a goat. Perhaps it is the home of a shepherd. And you know, right there, actually, so we have the dogs. And when she first noticed the dogs, that was closer to the beginning. Maybe here's the page where she noticed the dogs. Let's read that part. Three dogs come and run in front of us. I think they belong here and know the way. I once had a dog called Alyssa. Okay. So she notices the dogs, and then they're barking. And then as we go on, she notices the house, and she's wondering if there's a shepherd in it, or a cow, or a goat. I'm wondering why she would think a shepherd lived in the house. What do you think?
Because it was big.
Because it was big? Mm-hmm. Sharon?
Because she thought it was a cow or a goat lived there because it might look like a barn to her.
It looked like a barn to her, I think, right? That was a connection. Okay, so I'm wondering, Angel, what do you think?
I think she thought that it was the same what she did.
I think you're right. I think it must have reminded her of the country that she came from. So she started like the dogs. So do we want to add the houses up there? The barn? We'll just write barn. Because it started reminding her of home, didn't it? So she can make a connection, right, between her home and her old home and her new home.
She actually
There you are. Well, in the beginning of the story, we're talking about her being here in America. She just moved to America, right? No, I think maybe there's another reason. I think maybe his house didn't blow down. Okay, and now you know what, guys? I was looking over here before she found the green apple and before the dogs. Bobby was right. Look at that. I can find text evidence. And it says, the girl who sits next to me smiled and points to herself. Anna. She says, she points to me. Farah. I nod and say Farah, which is my name. Then I look across the field to where the cows graze. So Anna did kind of try to make friends with her, didn't she? And that could have made her feel more comfortable that she tried to talk to her. Alyssa, what did you think? The what? Oh, that's an R. Thank you for adding that, Alyssa, and thank you for me, but I made them run together. Miss Wheeler didn't write very neat, did she? Jaden? I'm sorry. We're moving there. Okay. So this is what happened. So she's feeling a little more comfortable in the middle. She found a green apple. It was different like her. She sees the barn need to probably add that that feels familiar to her, right? That feels the same as the place she came from. Okay, is there anything else that we think was important about the middle? Sharon? You want to think about it and maybe we'll come back? So let's go on from here. So, okay, she finds the green apple, and then I think this is kind of an important part too. Hold on, Bobby. Let's read through it just to make sure we cover it all, okay? All right. In the house, there is a wooden machine with a metal handle. I see no cow or goat or shepherd. The house is here for some other reason. Our teacher lines us up. One by one, we plop our apples into the machine. I will be last to drop my small green one. My teacher seems about to speak. Then she shrugs and smiles. A boy shouts, "Hey!" He moves toward me as if to stop me from putting in my little green apple, but he is too late. It is already gone. There are blades inside the machine that chop the apples. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. The students begin to push on the handle that presses the chopped up apples. The skin and the pulp stay in the bag while the juice flows through. I hang back, not sure if I should be with the others. Pushing the handle must be hard. They lean against it and grunt. I am strong. I can help. I take a step toward them. Anna calls and waves to me to come beside her. A boy makes a place for me on the handle between them. I am pleased. We push and push. It is hard, but we are working together and we can do it. The juice drips down. Drip, drip, drip. Okay, yeah, let's talk about this for a minute. So this is the middle of the story, right? And at first, so she spoke to Anna. Then she goes to add her green apple in with the other ones. I haven't even asked a question yet, so I'm wondering what you guys are wanting to answer. Huh. Let me think about this for a second. Okay, well first let me start with this question and then we'll come back if I don't get yours, let me know. Okay. So why do we think at first when she went to put her apple in, did she feel like she shouldn't do it maybe? And why? Who wants to take that one? Okay, Angel. See, you just wanted to talk. That's okay. Did you have something else to say about the middle? No, you didn't. Okay. I want to know when she went to go put in her green apple, right? Did she feel like she could do that or not? Did she feel like they were welcoming her to add the apple? Sure. She did? You think? Well, what about where it says the little boy says hey and holds out his arm, right? What do you think that was about? Maybe that's it. Maybe he thought that the green apple would mix and not taste good, right? So I'll just put boy tried to stop her. I think that's important. And that was another go on and tell us, Angel.
I thought he was jealous because everybody got red and the girl got green.
Or he could have been jealous, right? So he could have been afraid. Let's see, so there's two inferences you can make from that, right? One is that he was jealous, and one that he was afraid that they wouldn't taste good mixed together. I'm going to figure out how to write that down. I think that's pretty important. Thank you, Angel. Sharon, would you go stick that in the middle, please? Okay. Yeah, that happened in the middle of the story. No, we're still in the middle. That's how Sweeter's doing it right now anyway, actually. You know what? I changed my mind, Sharon. Okay, Bobby.
She helped. She helped.
At the end, she helped. Very good. And so she helped. That was an action she took, right? Come here and put this up, please. So how do you think that made her feel when she helped? Who haven't I heard from?